Hey everybody, how are you doing? Hopefully your March is turning out to be a great month, even though we're only about a day or two in. Jan and I are coming to you. We're going to come to you every week because we think that it would be great to have some information, especially the first week of the month, to go over some of the promotions and some other creative uses of oils as we kind of move forward. So I know that everybody is zoomed out with too many Zooms, so I figure a quick, short little video about the promotions today is what we're going to talk about, and then we'll have a topic that we discuss weekly. So we've got 4 different things that are going on through the month of March. One is the product of the month, or the POM if you see it in print, is Ravintsara. And in addition, with Ravenstar, you get a free sample of this new blend called Malama blend, and we'll talk about that in a second. The second promotion is a 10% off of turmeric oil. And there's so much talk in the health world about turmeric itself, and we'll go over some of the benefits in a sec. You'll get also free shipping for any LRP order that's over 100 points. If your order is under 100 points, you will get your online order is under 100 points. You'll get 5 shipping points back. And I'm so excited about this because they've been talking about this for about maybe maybe even 5 years now. It may have been that long, where this is another benefit to being on the loyalty rewards program, because now you get free shipping for any order over 100 points. So excited. And for those of you that are not members, this one is for you. If you become a member of doTERRA with a 150 point order or more, you're going to get 2 special gifts. One is the DeepBlue rub, and the second is the DeepBlue oil, which is terrific for supporting your pain and discomfort. Hopefully I'm able to say that. I forget what is compliant or not, but it's good to support your musculoskeletal system. I literally used it last night after I ice skated because my legs were screaming at me, and it really helped with minimizing the discomfort that I was feeling. So, Jan, why don't you let's talk a little bit about Ravenstar.
So Ravenstar is a very refreshing smell. It's in the eucalyptus family, so I love it. I love the smell of eucalyptus. It's one of my favorite oils. So I love that smell. It smells very similar. Currently we have it, but in the blend Breathe. So you can know that it's going to support your respiratory system, and it's going to help, you breathe better and support your lungs. In addition, on an emotional side, it's supposed to be really helpful for grief, which is interesting. So if you kind of know that area, and just glanced at one of my books, the Essential Life book, I have the new edition, and they actually recommend combining Ravintsara with Serenity, which I never have thought to do, and diffusing it at night to help you sleep. So I thought, wow, so I actually love Ravintsara.
Yeah, that's like such a great suggestion, because we forget how much our breathing affects our sleep. And if we can breathe more deeply, we can sleep more soundly. I know we go through that in my house for sure.
Yeah, I know. I always love those good respiratory oils at night. And so super excited. And this is a limited time offer. This is not a limited time offer. Right? This is an oil that's not usually available as a single oil. So it's kind of nice that we're able to get it. And, doTERRA is giving this oil that we can't normally get, if we wanted to just go in and order.
Yeah, I love when they do that, because it's really another one of those other benefits of being on the loyalty rewards program, because, you're getting things that are not available to other, regular customers.
Correct. So that's a little bit about Ravenstar. So we move into turmeric.
Turmeric.
The Malama blend.
Well, the Malama, we can't forget Malama, because
so Malama is a blend. I'm going to read off what I know about it, because I don't know that much about it because it's brand new. So it says it's uplifting and engaging. It's like blend. So it's a blend and this is what's in this combination, this blend. It has wild orange, cedarwood, coriander, amyris, lemongrass, magnolia, ylang-ylang, pepper, Bachu aged, it says. I have to look up. I think it's a tree, but I'm not even sure. Niowood, and sandalwood. So sounds really interesting, a little herby, a little grounding with all those tree oils and that wild orange and lemongrass thrown in. It's kind of really seems like it's going to be an interesting combination. So you'll also get a sample of that free when you put in your loyalty rewards order for that, 125.
The thing I love when doTERRA does stuff like that, it kind of challenges us seasoned oil users. We're like, yeah, what is that? We don't know yet because we haven't got it in our hands. So it's exciting.
Right, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
It's exciting for us, like to be able to play with something new,
Yeah, and also like to sit there and like when I look at the combination, I'm like, what's that going to smell like? Like for us seasoned oil people, I'm like, what's that going to exactly smell like? If it's a little tree, a little herby, a little refreshing, like how is like what's the balance going to be?
Yeah.
So I love that too, that aspect of it.
Yep. And then so now let's go into turmeric because I have to say, since they brought in turmeric, and there's so much talk in the health world about turmeric and its anti-inflammatory, function, it's one of the ones that I use, one of the oils that I use most frequently. I use them more in the duo caps than the oil themselves, but because of its bioavailability. But it's such a great oil.
It is, and it's really good for the nervous system. So in addition to that anti-inflammatory properties, I think that turmeric, like you said, it is so infiltrated, like it is everywhere in mainstream media. Like you can't open up a magazine, I don't think these days, from like health journals to like to Ladies Home Journal or Women's Day or, any fitness magazine without some sort of article on turmeric. And so it's, I have to say, I like combining it with something else. I don't usually use it solo. So it's an oil that I might combine with, let's say, DeepBlue to kind of, or mint, and I'll combine them together and like to do that because you get that really strong anti-inflammatory property of turmeric, and you don't, as opposed to in addition, if you were taking it internally, it would be separately, but I do like combining it with something like DeepBlue or even Aroma Touch.
Yeah, and the one thing I don't think people are talking about a lot is in relationship to turmeric is its bioavailability. For most of the turmeric that people are taking out there, it's not very bioavailable, and you're not really getting much benefit. But with the essential oil, it absorbs very quickly into the skin so that the body can use it most effectively. And if I remember correctly, it's for the water as a water soluble antioxidant, where the botanical turmeric is a fat soluble antioxidant, and we kind of need both.
Yes, we do. And so, so we'll talk a little bit about turmeric more in a number of weeks through the month, because I think we're definitely going to come back to it and we'll give you some creative ways to use it. But one of the things I did want to throw out there is because I have my little handy dandy emotional book here, is that it's supposed to promote the feelings of restoration, being grounded, and resiliency. So just this whole idea, I like that idea of being resilient, just because I think we live in very hard times these days. And I think we all need to feel that we can go to something to get a little bit more rejuvenated.
Yes, I agree. And especially with everything that's happening in the world right now, it's really important that we have that sense of rejuvenation for sure. Okay. All right. So the free shipping is literally just that. There's nothing really to explain about that. Any order of 100 PV or more on the LRP, you get free shipping. Pretty awesome. And then the last one is for any new member. For 150 PV order, you're going to get DeepBlue rub, and they're going to get a DeepBlue oil as well. And both are really important to help with those achy muscles and joints. And it's great to layer them. So having both is really fantastic because you can put the oil on first and then layer the rub on top of it to really maximize its benefits.
And I think I like this combo, not only together, and also for you know, for, let's say, if you're new to essential oils, because I think it's one of doTERRA's products where people feel the relief so instantaneously that I think it's like a really great way, because I think everybody has an experience with DeepBlue. You know, I think that through the years, everybody I talk to, no matter whether you're a seasoned athlete or you're just like the weekend warrior type, or you work too much in the garden one day, or for me, you know, recently, let's say it's shoveling snow and ice. And I sit there and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, like, you know, my shoulders are bothering me today or whatever. And I actually, this time when we had the last storm, I actually put it on before I went out. I was like, I'm going to put some on before I go out and shovel or remove the ice,
Well, and
because
I think that's a good point, Jan, that a lot of times sometimes we use the oils reactively, like after something has already happened that we're like, oh, I need to fix this, but we can use them just like you said, proactively, where we can put them on before, so that this way we're prepared for the activity that we're about to embark on. Right.
right,
And
exactly.
from a business standpoint, I love when they offer DeepBlue in promotions, because it's such a great way to encourage people to get more involved with essential oils, especially when you're brand new. So I think this is a great one for this month for sure.
And also, I mean, just because I'm on with you today, which is great, is I think it's one of the easiest products to actually speak to men about, because it's like, you know, I don't know that many men, or at least most of the men I know, it might be the men I hang out with, but are active. And even if they just do those weekend sports or they're coaching, you know, so I really love the fact that I think it's one of the products that men relate so quickly to.
Yeah,
You know,
the reason that is because it literally says sports rub, and guys know like how to use sports rub. Like we understand that. Just like shampoo, we know how to use shampoo. Conditioner, we know how to use conditioner. It has to say what it's used for, right? Like as a guy, we're
good
not going to
point.
get super creative with, oh, I'm going to use hand lotion as a hair gel. No, it has to say hair gel for us guys, right?
Right, right, right. I love that. You know, keep it simple, right?
Yeah. And literal, right?
Literal and simple is the best. Okay, great.
All right. So I think that'll cover our little talk for today. And we'll come back next week and talk most likely about Ravensara and get a little bit more in depth about different creative ways. And this will be a little bit longer just because we had so much to cover today. And so we're going to try to give it to you in little short, like 5-minute bites or less. All right, everyone, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.